all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just say
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. And now the Vikings lining up, going for two. Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
The Vikings will
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their score. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. To return, Jerome Ford. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it. And the
resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Get it? 19, Tiger, 19.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf, Mustang 19. Cut 19, cut 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, ready? Ready? 70 Lions.
Sanders going to look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Liking 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sends it through.
Browns 7, Vikings 6.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. the play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They motion the slot man right. After the sack, another pass on second down. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got dime on third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. McCarthy to throw for it. Has a big strike to Addison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
A gain of 3.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Big man showing up the yards. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Now we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for 2.
The Vikings will line up.
Going again now, McCarthy. And he reaches the end zone for the lead to 7-4 lead. 2 touchdowns. Scored for 2 more times now. Seems like that contentious. They're going to keep on the sideline and stay aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Ready?
It's Judkins on the counter. Breaks the tackle, still going. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down. So it's the 2-minute warning here for Minneapolis. The Browns at a disadvantage on the scoreboard.
Next team by 79 Broncos.
From the 39. It is cut left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That's complete David Njoku. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Set. Liking it. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey, smash Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Buffalo 18. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Throwing again here, Sanders. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming.
Come on. Hey. Warriors 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Big Lion. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders now. Throwing the out route complete.
Sanders pass.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
A gain of 6 yards.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Liking 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns tie things up at 14.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. Continuing to move past the 45. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both theirs.
And the extra point is no good, so potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Makes the grab in bounds left side. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. By those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Amen. Out for prayer.
The Vikings can retake the lead as they tie it up here. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Back to the air, McCarthy. And that catch in the end zone gives them the
Look at just living our prayers. How sad. Need to fix your connection too.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Come on. 70, Timberwolf. Check smash. 18, Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick.
Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
18. Left it. Tag. Viking 18.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. David Njoku, the touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns jumped in front now by 5.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the symmetric. Ran about the nutrients.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action now, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
I need that up off you, homeboy.
So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's back to throw. That one's caught by Tillman. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Sanders setting the pass. And he has the Cleveland touchdown.
Gotta learn how to switch stick, my boy. You step on.
A 2-possession game here in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
Vikings 22.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by 12. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, down. Pass the 6.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Oh, and the ball is out in the end zone. And they'll return it for a touchdown. The Vikings picked up the fumble and ran it home. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two.
Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He's going to field this at the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Setting up to pass. He has the first over the middle. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Play action, McCarthy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps.
They're not answered.
We got second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Browns football. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown.
Justin Hopkins on
The
for the
Browns
extra
have
point.
likely locked up the win right there. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns go up
Got that ass whooped.
47, Vikings 28.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Forced out to his right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this one's only going to to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Trying to set this up quick.
Yards. And the Vikings
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down.
Defense is good.
Game. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard
They'll go
line.
play action here. It's McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addis in the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Vikings will
And McCarthy to throw.
point conversion.
Nothing doing on that 2-point
Totally
opportunity.
good.
A fail on the conversion.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
65 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
They're going to pass it here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Vikings 34.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying.
To kick off for the Browns.
Playing this Madden like this Madden 20 or 21 or
Chooses to
something.
bring this one out.
Dated.
This makes it up to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, shot, go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. At the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Vikings.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's how you end the game right there.
Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.